Hey YouTube, this is your girl Miss V at Hypothetically Speaking Gardener. This is the last day of November 2025, and I want to show you what's going on in my homemade greenhouse that I made. I call it a tent, its own little cabin that I made, its own shelter. I didn't have to bring these plants in the house. It was I believe it's about 43, 45 plants in here, tropical plants, and I wanted to experiment. And during my experiment, I wanted to share it with you and any other gardeners, new gardeners or old school gardeners. But I want to show you what I got going on in this homemade greenhouse that I have, that I built out of a tent setup and shade cloth, and I put a tarp on the one side of it to block some of the wind when it was windy from tearing up. But I want to show you what's going on. So I want you to go with me and explore what I see. This is my lemon, which I'm going to pick. I see some little specks on it. I don't know if this is my Meyer lemon or what lemon tree. This lemon tree, I'm going to be honest, this is the first time it ever fruited. I'm going to say this been on because I bought it little. When I say I bought it little, it probably was approximately 4 to 6 inches in a pot when I bought it in 2020 or 2021. And so this is the first time it fruiting. And I have plenty of fruits on. I had lost a lot, but I'm going to harvest these. But I wanted to do it with you all so you all can see some of the green. I already took one off and gave it to somebody. It was right here. I was super duper excited. But I want you to see. I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. It's one right there. That's 8, 9, 10. And we got 11 here, and we got 12 down there. But I wanted to show you. First lemons on my lemon tree at my personal homestead in my backyard. We have I believe this is it's a guava, I think pineapple guava. When I bought hers, it was 2 in the pack, and I busted down and made it 1. I was watching somebody's video, and she got it from the same place. She was like, oh, they put 2 in the pack. And when I ran out to my backyard, I had 2. So I have 2 pots of this pineapple guava. This is a grapefruit that I got at that store. And this first year on the property, 2025, as well as that guava I just showed you. So we'll get some more of those. This is one of my papayas. I have one right there. This is, I believe this is a navel orange tree. She's out here. This is a lime tree, and I believe I saw a baby lime. It's another one somewhere, but a lime out here. I think it had like 10 of them. They kind of shed itself, and the squirrels, when you all hear me call chipmunks on my video, they came and sabotaged. And this is another lemon. She yet produced. I bought her super duper small as well. And I believe this is another navel orange here. This is a mandarin orange. She's doing good. She's been on the property. She's so growing. Look how big she is. She produced, because I bought her roughly around almost 4 feet when I bought her. And so when I got her the first year, she gave me 12 oranges. I didn't get none on this year. Next to her, it's I think that is it's an orange tree. I'm trying to think of the name of it. It's not on the tip of my tongue. It's on the pot. Have yet got a fruit off. I have tons and tons of flowers. By the time she flowers, she fall off. Behind her is another pineapple guava. This is my lemon baby that made me do this because she's in the ground. Maya's lemon, and every year she died back, and I wanted to save her, so I decided to grow this tent around her. I have some what do you call shampoo ginger in a pot over there. I have a grapefruit right here. She never ever gave me it. I have a star fruit there I'm protecting, and I have a palmetto I'm protecting. This is also a kiwi plant. I bought her as a seedling online, protecting. That's a banana, and this is my Ponderosa grapefruit lemon tree. Here's one that's blushing yellow. You can see how big it is. It looks like a grapefruit, but that is actually a lemon. Super duper big. Super proud. This is a mango. Started from seed. It's another one in here I have to show you. Mango from seed. I forgot the name of this. I wrote it down, but she came from California, these two. Yeah, these are fruit trees. I have to look at the name of them. They were really pretty online, and I was like, oh, I gotta get me one. But it is, I gotta cover her up right there. That is a coffee plant. I gotta come and manicure her, or I gave her too much water. She was pretty earlier this week, so I gotta come over there and give her some love. She's down there, and hopefully I might just bring her in after this video. She might be too bare to survive out here and put in a garage. This is a sour sap. She didn't wake back up 2025. She was really beautiful 2024. Hopefully she wake up. And I stuck some sour sap seeds in here, and we'll see. I got 2 pots of shampoo ginger that I'm starting from seed. This is another one of my, what do you call that? Guacamole avocado plants. I have 2 in here, 1 here, and I think the other one's over there. Guacamole. I have 3 things of mango. That's a mainland seedling in there with that silver top because a squirrel tried to take her out. So I have 2 guacamole avocados in here, and I have 2 plants that's big like the mango. I think I probably can show you if I get back over here. So that's a mango here, and it's a pot over there. That's another mango over there. And so the 2 that look like sticks, one is a nectarine and one is a apricot. Never woke up 2025. I bought them in 2024. Yeah, bought them in 2024 earlier in the year. Never woke up. And one is, I believe, a sugar. No, one is another avocado that I bought last year that was pretty, and I brought her out too quick. But this is what I got going on in my homemade greenhouse. I wanted to share y'all with what I got outside experimenting. This is the leaves died back, but I'm a cutter because it's still green. This is my Sasoro. I got 2 pots of her, started from seed. This is kiwi. And why these 2 really died back before I covered her, they was getting hit with all the cold, and I put this here because it kept opening up here, and they froze before I caught them. And I have a dragon fruit right there. I bought it as a seedling online as well. And so I got some things back here. I just wanted to share it with you all real quick. I hurry up and put this tarp down real quick, and I'm gonna come back and get the should call that the coffee plant. So she won't freeze since I know that she got that going on. This is one of my tea trees. I put her in this pot. She has really blossomed more than ever since I bought her. I bought her 2 years ago. Had her in a wrong pot. Maybe the soil wasn't popping, but she loves her new home. I've never saw these many bulbs on it. I don't know when or what it looked like when they produced to pick them off to make him tea, but this is a tea plant, and that bug is enjoying it, and you got to go because you're on camera, so you got to go. Came and picked my sweet potatoes. I had sweet potatoes in here after buying some raggedy sweet potatoes that's not real. I had purple and orange sweet potatoes in there, and they probably got about 15 out of there. So yeah, you see a lot of things that look sleep. I kind of want to show you really quick some things that surprised me in the garden. These are cherries that's trying to wake up. I started this from seed. This is another testimony tree, but last 2 months, literally, I say October, when I saw it started budding, and I had more on here. I think the squirrels, enjoyed the bees and ate them off. But this is a cherry tree. Let me get over here. It's a better version of them right here. But look, I'll take this off in a minute. I'll come back and get that. But that's cherry tree. Started from seed. So I got some good productivity for me that's out here. I had planted this garlic with you all. on camera, me and my grandson, and I wanted to show you a testimony. I got to come out here and get it, but this is the garlic. And when I say you just take your spoon and you slice it one by one and pick it up, and you transplant it different places in your garden where you desire. But all of this is garlic. That was another bulb. That was a whole bulb that I did. That was a whole bulb. That was a whole bulb. And again, that was a whole bulb. Why you see a lot of mini. That was a bulb too. And that was a bulb. And the ones you see, one was single. But I'm going to just take this garlic and move it around different garden beds in my yard. Anybody wondered about garlic chives? Someone asked me about that. Just take the tops off of them like you do the onion chives, which is the top of the onions. They call it chives. And just move it around your garden. And you can cook them with food or with eggs or with everything. But this is my backyard oasis. This is one of my favorite trees as well. This is Alamar. I want to be precise on one, but this is a walnut. And I'm going to repot these. I got some new pots the other day, but this is my beautiful palm tree. So I got some bigger pots to put these two in so they can be beautiful showpieces back here in the homestead. And that's what it looked like. I got new branches on my plum tree. These new green branches. She's doing her fabulous life. The olive trees looking beautiful, both of them. The Thai basil, where you see the red blushing, she is getting seeds because that's going to drop and make me more. And apple tree is doing good. I wanted to show you all these beautiful buds going to be on this almond tree this year. I'm going to have unlimited almonds, more than I ever had. So this is hers. Next year will be 3 years on the property. But doing her thing. Grandson is wet outside. I'm doing a video and you got the dog out here. Take the dog back unless he's going to the bathroom. Put a coat on. Put a coat on. I'm doing a video. I know. Put a coat on. Doing a video. Unfortunately, it's cold. And that was my grandson. He loved to come outside with no coat on. Freezing cold. And they love to play soccer and break stuff and mess stuff out here. Oh my goodness. This was nice and fixed. I had to just fix that. But that's Teddy right here to kiss them dog, and he's doing him. But just wanted to show you the garden. Making a new garden bed right here. I had these bricks back there where the chicken was back there, and they turned that into a playpen area. So some good soil back there. I'm gonna add some soil here. Put a lot of brassicas and different things in this spot right here, but this is going to be a new garden bed. I actually love you too. Got some new pots for these two pots right here. I'm going to do that. Watch him, grandson, about these chickens, please, Cat Teddy. And going to do some new things back here. That's the second pot grandkids playing, and of course bust the pot. So that's what made me got to get new pots, because my fabulous grandkids, that's one of them. They bust your pots when they playing out. And it's not even that. Just let me just get a testimony. These been out here, I think, since I started gardening. I want to say 2020, when I just went on a rampage, about like 30 or 40 of these things, because I wanted to put everything in it, and I wanted a garden so bad. And just wear and tear, being plastic, and see, and they busted, and the grandkids so busted. But not sure how long you think these things is going to last, they laundry buckets. But if you can, be mindful. They might crack and break. And so I'm changing out all my blueberry. It's 1, 2, 3, 4 over there. And these two, that's 6. And these two, that's 8. And I got 2 over here because grandkids broke one right there. I'm going to put all 10 of them in brand new pots. So look forward to some. Yeah. Those I don't have to move. The greenery. And these are strawberries down here. I got to get me a beautiful strawberry bed. I got some things I'm eyeing. Of course, everything costs money. So I'm going to reface this over here. These are blueberries. The ones I told you I'm switching up the pots. really quick. And so we got 1, 2, 3, 4 that I'm going to change the pots out in these. But they're growing. You see all the greenery versus the brown. These are new foliage. And every year, if anybody got raspberries or blackberries, they die back, especially the blackberries, and they just grow back. You think you just have vines, they come back. They come back, they come back. They come back, and you see the greenie when they come back. They'll look like sticks like this, and then there's stuff like that will be on it, and then they'll come back. So just be mindful. And that's a whole fortress over there. More raspberries and blackberries here. And let me back up my banana tree really quick. If you all can see, I really manicured her really to the best of my ability. I had to go in the garage and get my ladder, but I manicured her so she won't completely die. Give me a second, please. I accidentally stepped on a brick. I'm trying to push it back so she won't die. First year when I had her, she was so pretty and I wanted to keep her, and I covered her up, and I think I did more damage when I put a tarp on her. But now, after that 2 years in a row, first year I didn't cover, second year I covered her, and she died back worse. And so this is year 3 having her here. I decided just to stand by faith. All her wilted leaves, put at the base, kind of protect her down, just soak those with the leaves and just trim her off. We've been having beautiful weather, just trimming them off. It's cold, warm, and I see fresh foliage. And then I have 3 fig trees on the property, but I got some things that's doing good. I cannot complain. Pepper plants back here. I saw 2 peppers, one on one and one on the other. This was a jalapeno. These, what is this, November? And I got a jalapeno growing on one and a banana pepper growing on the other. I didn't pull it. Have too many. I got herbs in my garage, so I didn't even bring none in. I figured if they die back, I will bring them back. But a testimony on the basil. I did not remove it. But look at the green foliage. See the brown that freeze killed? And look at the green foliage. It's coming. So they do come back. Some, being me, before I started food gardening, I was a plant lover. Had tons and tons of plants in the salon and at my house. And by me being a plant lover, that's the only reason why I don't pull my stuff out, because I'm curious to see what's going to happen, what they're going to do, and what's going to happen. So that's why I don't pull anything out. This is a cayenne pepper. Again, I started that from seeds. So if it don't thrive, what I'll do, like I did in the front yard, just cut the leaves off. Get him out of my garden, my herb garden. Get him out of my garden. You cannot do that. And this is a bell pepper plant. I just cut the leaves back, and you see where it's brown at. I'll just cut the leaves back, continue to cut the stems back. But it's popping. It's popping. It's popping. I can smell it. It smells so good. All the leaves fell off of this. This is the Tabasco, you see, holding on. And I got some little ones here. What I do for each of my pepper pots, and I think I got about, if I can count with you, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, and this is including bell pepper, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, because that's habanero, banana 12, jalapenos 13, and purple bell peppers 14. What I do is when I do get one for the year or 2, I just move the dirt back and I crumble the seeds in it. So no matter what goes on or what kills it or break it, I make sure I put the seeds back. And this is 14. This is orange bell peppers. I just put the seeds back in the ground. I'll open up one, especially one that maybe a bug or the sun burned it. I'll just open up the seeds and put it back in a container. And then when it's ready, it'll grow back. Put your shoes on, grandson. Okay. And again, this is another banana tree that I cut back. These are my ferns, being ferns. Another banana tree set that I cut back. But this is Backlord Homestead. This is my yard. This is grandkids come back there and play and kick balls and knock over stuff and break your lights. I bought these trash cans at Dollar Tree. I got to get more. My bok choy, so I call them chipmunks, but actually squirrels. They come and they eat your food, your seedlings. And you call yourself trying to be out here and garden and live your best life. There's a purple one. That's another purple one. And that's another bok choy. And so I'm letting this bok choy go to seed, so I don't have to buy no more seeds on the internet. So I'm letting this one bok choy go to seed. But yeah, just step out on faith, ladies and gentlemen. I think a lot of people make gardening hard because they got all these questions. What if? Just try. I promise. Whatever mess up, the walking testimony is that you can mess up and do it all over again. It'll mess up, do it again. It'll burn. You can do it all over again. So it's not like, okay, you lost the battle. Just pick up and do it all over again. My compost water with my banana leaves, tomato plants, blueberry, tomato plants, blueberry, peach tree in a pot, and a whole bunch of herbs, literally a whole bunch of herbs. I got plans for this trellis here. I'm going to do tomatoes on here next year. So I'm excited, putting a beautiful tomato plant on the side and let it just show its butt off. You know, got some lettuce back there and stevia and more stevia and mint and oregano and some sage. So go back this way, grandson. Opposite way. I'm fine. Leave it alone. I got it. Put the coat on, please. It's freezing cold out here. I'm out here because I'm filming. It's the last day of the month. So what I wanted to tell you before my grandson, me telling my baby, but it is cold out here. Move, Teddy. Find some business. Let me tell y'all, when it comes to you gardening, I highly suggest, even though we got them in the ground, I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then behind that there it is a, what is that, pomegranate in the ground. So I got 6 back here in the ground, but minus the banana trees, which is 3 spots. Put you some fruit trees in the bucket pot. Reason why I'm saying that, when you started gardening, you're gonna find out some of your plants required shade, and you already done planted. You like the spot where it is, but if you put it in a pot, you can move this pot anywhere around your garden to create shade. Move, Teddy. You can create shade for yourself by putting the fruit tree in a pot, and that way you can move it around to accommodate your shade, how much sun that area get. Just at a great accommodation. So highly suggest you do that. Grandson, take the dog in the house or move the dog. I don't want Teddy to go outside this fence. Yeah, I apologize with the video, y'all. I had no idea my grandson was going to come out here in the cold. Get in the house. Come outside in the cold. It's freezing cold. Freezing cold. My hands are freezing. It's freezing cold. And he got this dog out here, and the dog is white, and it's raining. And I don't want the dog. He just took a bath yesterday for his paw. Wipe his paws off with that towel by the door. Thank you. If not, you're going to have to put him in the basement. I apologize. I do. I would have, I got ceramic floors when you first walk in, and that dog would, this wetness. Georgia had this red clay. You see all that red clay underneath it? It would be all over the floor. And the dogs, I tell grandson, don't have shoes and socks on. So it'd be one of them on the couch and on the bed. I'm like, everybody's different at my house. It's absolutely no.com. But this is the garden, everybody. My hands are freezing cold. But I wanted to show you November, what it looked like in my oasis. But most definitely, understand we have garden beds, no matter if it's metal, brick, or wood. Put some items in a pot, and that way you can stage it. And not only you can stage it, that way you can provide shade for certain things that need shade. So I highly suggest that. But this is Miss V from Hyperthetically Speaking Gardener, from my homestead to your homestead to you thinking about homesteading. Hope you all had a fabulous growing season. We got December coming through. You see stuff is still growing, even though they seedlings. You see things are still going. I've got tons and tons of brassicas in the seed pods in the front yard and underneath these trash cans. Got an okra still holding on. I had 2 in this bed and 2 in the other bed over there. I think 1 is still holding on or dead. Let me see. While I'm standing over here running my mouth. Oh, see, 1 is holding on right here. Okra plant, and the other one died. It was right there. Where this stick is, it was right there. But yeah, things still grow. You know, people's like, can I still grow? Absolutely. I put the garlic that's in the front. I think these are onions. This was my kitchen onion. And things are still growing. So yeah, don't let nobody discourage you that you cannot grow or you can't put that in a pot. Put fruit trees, put some herbs in the pot. That rosemary been there about 5 years. And just a testimony again, so I can end this video. My hands are freezing. Raspberry from 2 is yellow and 2 is red. This is including the 4 set. But from this one, and this one. These are tomatoes in the pot that's been here since I started gardening. I just squeezed the seeds like I told you over in the bell pepper section. I'll squeeze the seeds and put the seeds down and a whole nother plant will come up. I did that with the tomatillas. I did that with the salad tomatoes. But grapes, kitchen store grapes. You see the pack. I got to come and clean out the greenery. I have about, 12 of these? Maybe 13. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the 6 on down, that's Concord grapes. These are muscadine. So the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's 12. That's muscadine grapes in the pot. And then I put 1 store grape in the pot. And then I put 1 muscadine. So we got 2 in the ground. 1 is muscadine. So that's 7 and 6, 13, 14, 15. They're all grapes, y'all. Free. Look, this is the vine right here. Grapevine right here that I got to put on this tree. But I want to send you all out with love and hugs. This is Ms. V, hyperthetically speaking gardener. Step out on faith. Get you some pots. You know, don't let nobody tell you because you got a pot, you're not gardening. You are gardening, baby. Get you a pot. Make you some trellis. I don't care what you use. Get you some garlic and onion in the ground. But step out on faith. You can do all things you put your mind to. This is Ms. V from hyperthetically speaking gardener. Have a great day. Have a great day.